Daryl Nicholson, Toowoomba advocate with Alyce Nilligan. How are you today?
Good. How are you,
Good.
Daryl?
Very well indeed. We're here at beautiful Bonamicis in Margaret Street, and if you haven't been to Bonamicis for a while, you should come down. It's sensational coffee.
I know we must support our local business.
That's right, and that's going to be another thing. We were just talking off camera. I'm going to talk to you about small business as well. So, Greens candidate.
Yeah.
And how did you get roped into that?
Well, I've got friends in the party,
Yep.
and they kind of inspired me to join up a couple of years ago. And I mean, I've always been interested in politics
Yep.
and social justice, being an advocate. So this is my stick.
Okay.
So ending up the candidate is sort of a natural progression of what I've been doing in my private life. So,
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good stuff. Okay, so this is the first time you've run?
No, I ran in the state election.
Oh,
as
did you?
well.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
And how'd you go with that?
great. Yeah. People were so lovely and welcoming.
Mhm.
And the other candidates were lovely, like David Janetsky, he was so lovely.
He's a great man, David.
Oh, really good man. So it was a great campaign.
Paper, there's a letter from Margaret Willie of Cranley. She's just writing about the NDIS. We were just talking off camera, but she's sort of, she's all for the NDIS and she's having some good experiences. She does admit that there was the rollout wasn't as good, some organisations weren't ready, but she's hoping the Royal Commission doesn't become a witch hunt. What's your sort of spin on things?
Look, the Royal Commission's not going to be a witch hunt. I think we have to look at, it's not just about the NDIS, it's about the historical situation that people with disabilities have faced as well. So we need to look at what's gone so wrong, get some justice for people. We know that people with disabilities are they're sexually abused, financially abused, physically abused, and just left in places like aged care, which is totally inappropriate. So if we're going to start fresh with NDIS, we must overhaul from the ground up and rebuild a system that works for everyone. So I think unless you're willing to do the hard work and look at what's fundamentally gone wrong, how can you possibly fix it? The NDIS has come in with money, and we're just going to fund people, which is fantastic. That doesn't mean that the system's changed.
Right, okay.
So even though it's great, people get, probably realistically more people get funding. So that's fantastic. Whereas the state system's never had enough money to cover everyone.
Right.
It was a bit like a lottery system where people obviously missed out. So, I mean, the NDIS is great in terms of more people can access it, but that doesn't mean we're getting the right care. That doesn't mean everyone gets the right package. And I think high care is where we really need to see improvement. So it's fantastic that people are having great experiences, but I've had a lot of discussions with people here in Groom about the scheme, and people have got some really serious concerns. We've had people wait up to 2 years for wheelchairs.
Wow, that's
we cannot allow that to happen.
It's disgraceful.
So
And I must
hard.
admit, I've got a friend, she's had a bad experience with the NDIS with her brother, so I'm hearing some good stuff, I'm hearing some bad stuff, like anything.
That's exactly right. But I think in this case it's our most vulnerable citizens. So I think we really have to be careful and make sure they're being looked after.
That's right. Excellent. A friend of mine, he's got a Mustang, and he said, "Are the Greens going to take all the cars off the road?" He's got this Mustang he loves, so he said, "Task for that."
No, absolutely not. I have a V8. That's certainly not what we're about. Obviously, we want to invest in green tech and automated cars, and work towards the future. Start importing those sort of cars and supporting the startup of that. So, I mean, obviously we want that to come, but it's not practical for everyone. We're not going to phase out other people's vehicles. I mean, that's just, oh my goodness, it's the old scare campaign.
Well, I laughed when he asked me to ask you, so I better do it. So.
Look, I'm happy to answer any question like that. I think my husband would kill me if I said we had to get rid of it.
Okay, so good stance on clean energy then and renewable energy.
Well, that's our goal. Realistically, we've got some very good targets. No new coal-fired power plants to start. Obviously, no expansions of the one we have. And just start investing in those other areas. I mean, we've got some brilliant minds that are coming up with amazing things.
Yep.
And we just want to invest in that. It's not perfect yet,
Yep.
but it can be if we put the money into it.
Yep.
And I mean, every party now has a plan. We're moving towards that. And
Yeah.
that's
A little bit about
amazing.
Alyce. She's got a 5-year-old and a 6-month-old.
Yeah.
Tell us how the family life must be. It must be fun and games at your household sometimes.
Chaotic, yeah. We only had our little girl last year,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
and she's still so tiny and very demanding in that newborn phase. So yeah, but it's wonderful. Yeah.
And what's hubby do?
He's actually an engineer.
All right, okay.
So he's trained in green tech.
Okay,
So that's his
yep.
thing. But
Right.
at the moment he likes cars.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Great. So he's got a wealth of knowledge in renewable and clean energy as well. So
Yeah,
and
that's his
understands where
passion.
you're coming from.
But he wants to integrate the motoring industry
Okay.
in regards to that. So
Great stuff.
not mining or anything like that, just for cars. So yeah, that's his passion.
Okay. So what's your big passion with the Greens? What's Alyce really all about in this campaign over the next? We've got 4 weeks left, I guess.
Well, obviously my passion is social justice. I really want to be a voice for the voiceless in our communities. It doesn't matter whether they're disabled or elderly or from another culture or anything like that. I really want to be able to stand up for those people that are often forgotten. And even people who are overlooked by the majors, like our farmers in the region. I really want us to be able to support them to support us. I'm all about the people that the majors don't focus on.
Okay.
But yeah, social justice is my thing. I've always been an advocate and just trying to make people's lives better, because I think politicians live in their ivory towers with plenty of money and privilege, and they're not real people. They're not face those kind of struggles that people have faced, like living on the centre. One of our policies is to raise New Start.
Yep.
It's just that basic thing. You can't rent a house on New Start, I really want to make sure people can live a dignified, healthy, happy life. And there's no reason that in this great country we can't have, great education, great healthcare, and great those social safety nets and services to make sure everyone gets to live with a bit of dignity. So that's what I'm all about, just helping people. I really want people to have a
I met you
good
at
life.
Emerge when Jen Shaw officially opened Emerge Cafe, which is a brilliant system for giving the homeless and those kids some opportunities.
I know, because it's not the traditional handout, but it's a hand up.
Yeah,
it
that's
gives
right.
them the skills to be able to have a good life, which is fantastic. If we can get down there, buy a coffee, do that, and support Jen.
Check out Emerge, it's quite good. So, look, in wrapping up, you've got a Facebook page.
Yeah. We have a Facebook page and Instagram. Look up Greens for Groom on Facebook,
Greens for
and you
Groom.
can follow our campaign, see what we're getting up to.
Okay.
If you want to contact me, obviously there's email, there's a phone number on there, so reach out, absolutely.
Okay, great. So do that, and if you do want to volunteer, you're certainly looking for more volunteers.
Yeah, always want people to hand out how to vote cards, and just any support would be wonderful.
Or cork flute in your yard or anything like that, just get in touch with me.
You can have this
And-
space in your yard.
Get in touch with Alyce. So, look, thanks for coming on the show today, and it just is just an unbiased view of what I'm trying to do is just getting people to connect and see and understand who Alyce is. So I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
I appreciate it, Daryl. I really appreciate
No
it.
worries.
Thank you.
And Toowoomba 4350 TV, it's more than just a postcode. Everyone forgets that one. But look, take care. This is Daryl, and thanking Alyce once again. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Toowoomba 4350 TV is all about things in Toowoomba. Toowoomba is brimming with businesses, community groups, individuals, personalities and the many events that are held in the city. It can be hard to know where all the hidden gems are and where they're hiding. Toowoomba 4350 TV is proud to highlight all of these and much, much more. Follow us on Facebook to keep in the know about the beautiful Garden City. Toowoomba 4350 TV, it's more than just a postcode.